The Sooners will take over 1st and 10.
First down here for this offense. The shotgun running play call. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Breaks free. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only is he pulled out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive.
And your Oklahoma Sooners will take over 1st and 10.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. This group was coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Pulls it in. It's Washington. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. He just came flying in to lay the lumber immediately.
What a great job of timing up the blitz here by the backer. I don't know how this running back held on to the football, because as soon as he got his hands on it, he got hit hard.
And that one's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? At the 20. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The back's got it. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Second down.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Got space looking for the end zone here. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And they'll just take a knee. Drive to start at the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground. And you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
That short completion sets up a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
I really like to see the counter mixed in there with your base concepts to keep the defense honest. Now, they didn't burst a big run, but if you keep mixing it in as the game progresses, you might catch the defense over pursuing.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. On the kickoff, his hammer sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The shotgun handoff here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And on the carry, he's heading left. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
Ball handed off. And that run produces a decent gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. Ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get underneath that for a play. The ball hits the ground for an incompletion.
They'll face a 3rd and 6. The offense will take their first time out of the half. A tuck strategy here. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. It's a run to the left. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down play coming up. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Fresh set of downs. First and goal. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They finally corral him at the 1.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Coming up, second down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Third and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
And the PAT is good. And he'll lead the kickoff right there, starting at 25. Oklahoma offense is back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Off target and incomplete. Getting set. Here's second down. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not much on return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Catch made down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get its top and preserve that momentum. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
2nd down after that previous play. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He's going for a big play downfield. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense is. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack because right now, this isn't working.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Hit just as he throws the ball, looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Touchdown, Tigers. Made the defense look slow that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. First half clock with just 7 seconds remaining for this 1st down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. Blocked at the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the 1st down. Minute's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Sooners will kick this away to start the 2nd half. We'll call for the fair catch here. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Auburn offense back out on the field. And this offense trying to build in a very impressive first-half performance, trying to stretch the lead right away here in the third. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after the completion.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
That completion sets up a second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Caught quickly. Breaking free at midfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
And now the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Now it's second down here. Keeping it on the ground here. Fights through a tackle. The freshman brought down after a nice run.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the running back takes the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. They call the counter play here. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They'll try to run for the first down. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Sooners offense is back on the field. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. They'll feed the back again. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's past the 30. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They get him down, but a huge game by the offense to grab momentum heading into the final quarter.
31, Oklahoma 7.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll try the right here. Finding some room at the 25. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the site...
He's got room looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. To stretch the lead, the route is on. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
38, Oklahoma.
We thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And they finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory down at the 49. Defense loading up on defensive backs here. Wanted to take away the deep pass play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
The Sooners keep the football on the move. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Lets it go quickly. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, he's likely going to go over the century mark.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's a quick grab. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the 1st down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Trying for a 4th down completion. He'll throw it now. Touchdown, Tigers. And the route is on.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Point after, up and good.
That makes the score Auburn.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Number 15, set to advance on the football.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Quick throw to his receiver. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Finding space at the 20.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Auburn. And this one is getting ugly.
know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. And they wrap him up and bring him down on what is the final play of the game. So that's now back-to-back wins, Kirk, over quality opponents.